Hi guys! Sorry, I forgot. News anchor Kara here with the big scoop. During my absence, I came to terms with just how bad I was at this game. So I counteracted my ignorance and conducted a series of tests on 3 asteroids over the past month. 2 of those resulting in heavy casualties. Let's get started with updates from our field reporter. Alright
They
guys,
should give
we're gonna be
me a
starting
promotion.
in
Like, I could do
3,
way better than her.
2,
I mean, just
1.
look at
We're
me.
live.
I know.
We are not live till I say we're live. Oh my gosh. Asteroid 1, the focus was food production. Since that had proved to be the struggle in the recent save files, we discovered coal generators provided us with a plentiful supply of hot and spicy power. So began the construction of more and more items that required electricity. It all seemed fine till the discovery that wires can become strained and overloaded from an excessive amount of wattage being demanded from the basic wires, whose limit is apparently 1000 watts. Heartbreak ran through the streets as we went from 11 dupes to 2 in less than 2 cycles. Lesson learned: when the grills have no charge, the dupes will starve. That was disgusting. The remaining dupes were so severely stressed out from the panic of starvation prevention and the countless bodies that littered the base, bad decor was on the rise, just like the last fashion drop from our local fashion outlet. Stress reactions set in, just like mine last Tuesday. That, ladies and gentlemen, is when we here at CBG News discovered the existence of the destructive stress reaction. Never again will we choose a destructive duplicant. And now, handing it over to my less attractive coworker, field anchor number 2. Yeah, I just don't understand why they don't fire her. She's like so mean to everyone. Like, you're not even blonde, girl. It's obviously weak.
I know.
Asteroid 2. We got the basics down a lot quicker with this one. We constructed a functional base in under 20 cycles without the starvation alert activating once. We discovered a different source of food that is much preferred early on. Bristol berries. When using mealwood plants, you would need about 5 per duplicant, but when using Bristol berries, you only need 3. This saved me both space and manpower. The only negative is that they need a constant beam of light radiating its artificial sun waves onto them 24/7, but this is a small price to pay for a consistent food supply. Problems arose again with strained wires as the base grew larger. I have to admit we were unsure how to deal with this issue, but power wasn't the cause of death in this experiment. The name of the game held strong in this scenario. Yes, they suffocated. While experimenting with ventilation, we suffered a coal shortage. We tried to swiftly change the power generation to a wood burner, but our single outboard tree couldn't keep up. Being completely ignorant to any other form of power generation, the base's leftover oxygen was quickly consumed by our poor, unsuspecting victims. Those who didn't perish from suffocation had a rough time picking up the pieces with a diagnosis of slime lung. Now handing it over to field reporter number 3.
Yeah, I think I'm doing really good this month. You think so? Thank you. I think so too. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Asteroid 3. Again, we started over, hoping to achieve a different outcome than the last 2 experiments. The dupes constructed 2 power plants, one supporting the left side of the base and the other supporting the right. This temporarily solved the overloading issue, but doubled the amount of coal we needed to keep the generators going. This was not a great solution to the power situation, because this asteroid's source of coal was extremely limited. Everything was constantly running out of resources, which resulted in the Bristol berries unaliving every time the rooms went dark. Then, out of nowhere, global warming struck. The base became extremely warm, causing its inhabitants to complain tirelessly in an effort to keep cool. Excavating into the ice biome was necessary. Weiswart and the discovery of temp shift plates were the only things keeping this civilization from melting. The temperature was eventually put under control. Next up is a huge breakthrough in water supply technology, as our researchers recently unearthed the first hot water geyser. To make sure the spicy spewer didn't completely destroy the ice biome, it was surrounded with insulated tiles. In order to get the sauna water to a reasonable temperature before pouring it into the base, radiant pipes were constructed running through the cold surroundings to hopefully have this boiling liquid take a chill pill. Insulated pipes were placed through the warmer environments to keep that H2O nice and chilly. Other than that, this asteroid lived on to be fairly stable, the first successful playthrough. Back to you, news anchor. Thank you all for tuning into today's hot story. I'm Shara Bloom, and this was CBG News. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Weiswart and the discovery of temp ship plates